Yeah, we're trying out the our PS4 controller today. So we're running the PS4 controller right now. You'll notice my buttons on the bottom of the screen say R2. It says R2 instead of right trigger. Watching that my kryptonite anymore? We'll see. I think it's about time I stun somebody else with the fence, rather than myself. Am I stop playing Catalyst? I didn't stop playing Catalyst, I'm just practicing other characters for now. The one thing about this controller that I've been loving is look how little stick drift I have. Look at this. I got like no stick drift at all on this controller. Oh my god, I just stopped it. Look at that. I just stopped the stick drift. An Xbox controller could never. Could never. You can just tell in the firing range, like I'm hitting, I just feel like I'm hitting more shots, and the recoil feels easier. Using paddles for 8 years, how are the buttons? I think they're better just because it allows you to like, you can have a more comfortable grip on the controller with the back buttons. Like, the smaller the buttons are, the more comfortable of a grip you can have, right? Because it's not blocking your grip. Unless you literally like to rest your hands on the buttons, but I don't like to do that. Our buttons, they're in standard, like whatever the default is. I didn't change it. Our long range feels insane on this controller, though. That's for sure. Close range is a little shaky, though. Personally, get the most out of aim assist. The only thing you can do to get like more out of aim assist is take wider strafes. If you do a short strafe like this, you're not going to be utilizing aim assist as much compared to if you're doing long strafes like this. That's pretty much the only thing you can do to make the most out of aim assist. Going up to a dummy. I'm getting close to a dummy. And just trying to like track the head of the dummy. And just keep tap firing to just like check how accurately you're tracking the head. So if you're tracking a dummy, right? And like instead of just dumping your mag on it, you just tap fire. You're essentially tracking it for longer. So you get more tracking practice. And the reason you tap fire instead of just not shooting at all is because if you tap fire, you can like basically check your accuracy to see if you're actually on target. If you can track a dummy like pretty accurately, just like tap firing like that, then like tracking while spraying is gonna be pretty easy as well. And also like think about your strafe while you're doing this too. Not quite sure if my aim's better on it yet, but feels pretty dang good so far. Look at this controller. I have like a way finer, like I can control my cursor down to the pixel on this controller. Whereas on Xbox, like trying to move my like hip fire smoothly like this is like impossible. I swear to God, PS4's thumbsticks are just more accurate on top of having less input lag. Why Watson over Cat suddenly? Watson might be meta, so I gotta practice here. Yeah, one thing that's like good about this controller that like doesn't really get talked about is the PS4 controller is smaller, right? So that means like you can get a tighter grip. You can get a tighter grip on the controller, and I feel like the tighter, the more closed your hand is, the more like control you have. Like you're essentially like you have like more power. Like, if your hand's like spread open like this, then like it's just like harder to like move your fingers around. Look at that linear and no dead zone. Is there any difference between small and no dead zone? Linear is just really good because linear sensitivity doesn't include the like all the useless like super slow inputs that classic has. Like with linear, like the second you start moving your thumbstick, you're essentially able to like track somebody at like a decent speed. Whereas on classic, you have to move your thumbstick a lot more, and it makes like doing micro adjustments way harder. I've been loving it so far. I mean, I've only played like a couple games on it so far. Like, so I haven't really got to test it for that long, but so far it feels amazing. Less input lag, more accurate thumbsticks. It's smaller, so I have a tighter grip. The only thing I don't like about it so far is just the layout of the left side of the controller is different from Xbox, so I have to just get used to that. Should be good to kill this, not get thirded. About to go away. And we're right in the end zone. Guy actually tried to rattle on my boy. That's not pushable. Avoid that area. Regroup here. I'm content with sitting in zone. The second I leave this position, we're gonna get like swamped by the whole lobby. Zone pulled back to Oasis. Jeez, these zones are unpredictable. Where's the zone gonna end at? That's a good team, probably. Still a few in that building. Nice, baby.